Big ups, big ups, big ups, big ups. It's your boy Waffledon in the building. How are you all doing? The light is not lighting today. What is going on? The beautiful dark skinned boy. What are you saying, people, man? You're thinking, why am I wearing a jacket inside the house? Because I just thought, why not? Why not? But anyway, people, how are we doing this morning? I must say, the weather has actually changed now. It's looking grey, it's rainy outside. We are well and truly on our way to the W. And I'm talking about not the win, I'm talking about the winter. So what are you saying, people, man? Hope you're having a good day. If you got the day off, then you have won. So yeah, I put another clickbaity title, and that's what I'm going to do with my daily waffles. Clickbaity titles. I don't know how to speak sometimes, but that's just me, innit? Getting old. The greys are coming. But yeah, I just thought I'd just touch on something, innit? Because it means a lot to me right now. And all the work you put in and all the days you stream and stuff, and it just feels like you're just chasing and chasing and chasing and chasing and chasing and chasing, and you're just chasing down, a target that feels like it's impossible to get to. It's like Arsenal trying to win the Champions League, Arsenal trying to win the Premier League. I'm trying to get over the line with YouTube and monetization. And I thought at some point I was getting there. I thought, you know what? This lad is going to get there very, very, very soon. But the YouTube algorithms decided, nah, we're not going to let you get there so quick. And it's just like, I don't know sometimes what to do. As you can see, I stream quite a lot. I stream quite often. Not just because I stream because I want to stream mainly. But there has to be an incentive at the end of it, isn't it? So whether I get one view, I suppose that's a bonus. That's a bonus, 100%. But whether I get monetized as well, I suppose that's the reward. And I suppose most of us, we do something for reward. So we go to work to earn money. Yeah. We do YouTube for the love of YouTube. We also do it because we know there's a reward that's pending, that there's some form of reward where you can earn maybe some money at the end of it. If you get enough views, you get enough subscribers. And that's my goal. And my goal's very personal to me, because it's going to be beneficial to me in the future. And it feels like me and Arsenal are quite aligned right now. We're trying to win the Premier League. I'm trying to get monetized, and we're both on an even kill right now. We're getting to the targets, but it's just taking too long. But I suppose this season, if I watch every single game, hoping so, I do the shows, I do different panel shows. Hopefully the goal will be in sight. Hopefully I'll be able to touch that monetization button and click the eligibility button. But so far it seems to be, I find it quite difficult. And I must admit, there's a lot of people that, I'm big up to them as well, have done it in less time, less effort. And yeah, sometimes I think to myself, I mean, what am I doing wrong? What can I improve? What can I make better? I'm not someone that likes to put my face on thumbnails. I'm not really into all of that. But I understand that that can be something that could be clickbaity, but that's not my thing. And there's some principles I have to stick to in this game. I don't just jump to anything I do, isn't it? If you're watching this from the start, this is me talking about monetization, YouTube and stuff. So it's not going to be so much of a football talk, even though it relates to football, relates to life as well. It's a journey, and I can show you. I can show you my journey so far. I can show you my journey so far because there's nothing to hide. You see everything. So if you can see, let me just share this screen. YouTube, listen, with YouTube, yeah. If you've got like people that can help you out and stream with you and redirect you, then as you can see, guys, yeah, I've got 1.2. Actually, let me go into my YouTube studio. I'm not afraid to show this. I'm not afraid to show this. So I'll show you how many subs I've got. And I'll show you how far away I am from. I don't know why it goes black and white. Hope you guys can see the screen. Has it changed screen? Has it changed screen? I think I've lost the sub as well. I don't know if it's changed screen, but hold on, let's just do this. Big up to Nems in the building, bro. I hope you will. But this is okay. So as you can see, I've got 1,218. Probably lost a sub or two, but that happens anyway, naturally anyway. And look, if I go to my earn now, so as you can see, I'm on 2,224 valid public hours, watch hours. Why is it not changing when I share it? Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I don't know why it's not sharing. I don't know if there's a delay on the screen or what, but it doesn't seem to be changing the screen from what I can see. Maybe there's a slight delay. It feels a bit slow. But anyway, yeah, I'm still quite away from where I need to be in terms of YouTube. Now, this was going up, and now it's suddenly gone down because you only have a year. And then what happens is, if you haven't reached the threshold within a year, let me just stop sharing. If you reach the threshold within a year, then those public hours, watch hours, go down. So I've only kind of like learned this over the last few months, because last year I think I went crazy, but after the season ended, I left it for about maybe a month or so and I didn't stream. But it just goes to show that in this game you have to be on it, and you can't look at those people that already have cosigns, because a lot of people, what they do in this game or in this industry is, whether they like the person or not, they will team up with someone, and that person, often they'll be on their shows, they get, people sub into them. That person with the big account would also do redirects to their account as well. So that's how you build up your YouTube. Obviously, doing content all the time as well, and doing good content as well. That also helps you along the way as well. But it's I'm not crying about it. It's just it's a difficult game. Doing all of this, I think this December will be about 3 years. It'll be about 3 years that I've been doing YouTube, and it feels like I'm not getting any closer to the goal. But I should be getting closer to the goal, right? That's the whole point, isn't it? That is the whole point. And it's just a little bit of motivation to you guys, just that do not give up, because I've not given up and I'm not going to give up. And even if you feel sometimes that, raw, that person's, oh, they've just gone ahead of me just like that. It's not, it's that's not an issue, that's not a problem. You know, just, you know what, well done to them. Because we don't look at people in jealousy and being envy. We don't look at them like that. We say, MashaAllah, Allah Mubarak, may Allah bless you. And we just stick to our principles and we carry on and doing what we're doing, because it's just not your time. That's the simple maths of it. It's just not your time. But it's food for thought anyway, for those who are just jumping on the YouTube thing. Remember as well, the YouTube world right now, in terms of Arsenal content or football content creation, is saturated as hell. Yeah. You don't have to work, you don't have to work. You can just be on YouTube all day, building up your channel. 6 months to a year, you get monetized. But the money don't start reeling in until you start really getting the 50s, the 60s, maybe the hundreds. It's very difficult. Yeah, that's I hear that, Nems. That's a very good point that he just made as well. Nem says, my goal is to make a good community. That's one of the most important things about this game as well. The community has to be thriving. Yeah. If you look at my boy BBK, I've seen his journey from when he was going on to Geordie's streams, because that's how I first met BBK, through Geordie Dread. Big up to Geordie Dread as well. And I remember he was on about 1 point something K at a time as well. I've seen him just like that. I've seen him go up like that, and he's continuing to grow as well. He's using the channels around him, because he's a very good content creator. He's good at what he does. And he's building, a foundation. He's building his brand, and I rate it. That's why I enjoy working with him as well. There's a lot of guys, and he works as well. That's the thing as well. A lot of the content creators work, and they find the time to stream as well, just like myself as well. So it's a fine balance, but it's also very difficult as well. You can get burnt out doing YouTube, 100%. I felt burnt out last season, especially when we didn't win a trophy. I felt burnt out, covering this, covering that. And I'm not trying to do the tears thing, but it's a difficult industry, and I'm not trying to put anyone off. I encourage anyone that loves to do content to get on board. But be prepared, to have to work and work and work and put in the work. You could do one video and it can go viral, and then you're set. You're happy. I done a video last year when I was on holiday, just on the beach, just relaxing. That got over 17K views. 17K views. That's a lot of views. Just going out and just talking and walking about and doing just normal stuff, that got loads of views as well. I like to vary up all the time, vary up sometimes. I don't always just want to just talk about football all the time. Sometimes it's good to give the people, a bit of personality. Make sure you slap the likes as well, guys. Yeah, This is something that we always ask for, and I get it now. I get why people ask for people to like the video, because when you like the video, yeah, what happens is, if you look at the YouTube algorithms, the YouTube algorithms go based on the views, likes, yeah, comments, yeah. I'm talking about comments after the video as well. They look at all of these things, yeah, and then if they see that, okay, there's engagement on that particular video, then what they do is that they may push it out to different types of audiences, or similar audiences that may watch that type of genre in terms of football, sport, and all that kind of stuff. So literally 15 minutes of just waffling about, my monitor, trying to get over the line just like my boys, and it seems like a journey that's together. Will we lift the Premier League and I get monetized at the end of the season as well? Wouldn't that be just like a dream come true, guys? Because I'm not monetized. You don't see ads on my thing yet, and you guys thinking, "Oh, this guy's been doing it for so long, and he's not even monetized yet." I tell you guys, it is proper. I don't know. For me, I find it hard. Although I don't find it hard to create content, I just maybe find it hard that maybe there's things I need to improve on. Yeah. Which I suppose with everything, it's good to improve, good to get better at what you're doing. Maybe I need to improve in a lot of areas. I'm trying to think maybe my thumbnails and stuff like that. Maybe I need to look into things like that as well. But I like to do things simple, innit? I don't want to be over the top. I don't want to produce something excellent and then something that's rubbish either. I suppose doing more panel shows. I've got group chats, but to get people to do streams is really difficult, bro. Timings, people don't respond, many people just ignore you, and I suppose I may do the same thing at times, but I suppose I kind of do the same thing to them as well, because I just feel to myself that, what, I've created this group chat for us to like work together, and sometimes, people just don't even bother. What, big up to my boy Cape, what I'm saying, yeah. We've got our regular show now as well, BBK regular show. Big up to Tony as well, got our regular show as well. Hopefully want to do some more work with Latvian down the line, Latvian Guna. TK, he's a busy man, but would love to work a little bit more with him. Oregon Goon, Matty, Southern Guna, love to work with them as well. Big up to Tyrrell Gunner as well. Big up to him. I see you doing your thing in the mornings, my brother. Big up to you. Maybe I need to start doing some redirections to you when you stream and that. But it's difficult, man. It's difficult. I don't want to be like a Ali Gunner. I don't want to be like a Turkish. I want to be the Waffledon, innit? And as much as I big them up and I love their content, Curtis Shaws and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I want to be me, innit? I want to be me. And those are probably two of the guys. Those two, Dan Potts, I love his panel shows. Curtis Shaw, Turkish, Matty, Lee Gunner sometimes. BBK, obviously, someone I watch quite a bit as well. There's guys out there I love to watch. You know what I mean? There's pause, yeah, big pause on it. There's streams on that I love to watch, and I'll try and learn from what they do as well. So yeah, guys, man, as long as I'm breathing, yeah, I'm going to be, you know what I mean? As long as I'm able, I'm going to be streaming, guys, about my club. the good, the bads, the uglies, you know, what I like, what I don't like, life in general. As long as, you know what I'm saying, I'm bringing some value to you, you know, the people, then long may it continue. And long may the journey to monetization and to the favourites. We are the favourites, apparently. We're going to win the Premier League, apparently, and the Champions League. Let's do this journey together. I don't think I've not celebrated a trophy on YouTube with any of you yet. Can you imagine that? I've not celebrated a trophy with any of you guys. You know, so hopefully this season we get closer, man. Hopefully we get closer to the goal, and hopefully I'll get over the line as well. Nems is hoping for that 21. We're gonna fight, Nems. We're gonna fight. Big up to Nems though, man, in the building, man. Nems is consistent as well, and yeah, big up to go and subscribe to Nems as well, because Nems has got his own channel as well. He just needs to do more content. I'm gonna keep pushing him as well, doing more content as well. He knows what he needs to do. Hopefully, Nems, we need to do a show one of these days, man. You know, I know you can talk about Liverpool. I can talk about Arsenal. Even better, it's good to like talk about different clubs as well, especially two clubs that are going against each other as well for the season. So hopefully, if Nems is available, one of these days, I'm not gonna pressure him. We can do a show together, talking about both our clubs. But yeah, people, man, it's just a quick one, man. Just to give you a little update to, you know, what's going on in terms of my YouTube journey right now. Because there's days where I just think to myself, you know, one of the craziest things I've done is I've actually done a 10-hour stream. Can you believe it, guys? 3 hours of games. Three Premier League games in a row. And I think there was a boxing game that night as well. 10-hour stream, bro. I've done a 10-hour stream. Can you believe that? I've done streams like 9 panelists on a stream as well. 9 panelists. Last season, was it last season or the season before? Yeah, if I just reference one of my videos, yeah. I've worked with a lot of people. Yeah, I've done a lot of work. Yeah, listen, doing over 1,200 videos is not a mean feat, guys. Yeah, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. 1,200 videos is a lot of videos to do. Think about it. I've covered World Cups, Euros, you know, leagues, Champions Leagues. I've worked with everyone. Well, not everyone. I've been on League Under streams. I've been on guys like Matty Southern Gooner. I've been on halftime hooks. I've worked with I've been on halftime hooks' shows. Big up to halftime hooks and that. I've done it all, man. I've been on the Fan Zone, I think. I've worked with Views in the past. I've worked with a lot of people. Hanno, Coach's Corner, big up to him as well. Footy Overseas. The CV's there. The CV's there. It's just getting over that. It's just getting over the line. Just like the boys. Just have to get over the line. But yeah, people, man. I'm gonna be on BBK stream later today, the warm-up as per usual. Make sure you guys lock into that, because as always, it's always going to be great. I need to get my pen and my notepad, my post pad, or whatever you call it, my pink pad, or whatever you want to call it, to get my predictions ready for today, because I'm sure BBK is going to drill me today. Pause. But yeah, man, we will see how it goes. But anyway, guys, yeah, make sure you slap up the likes. Let's get your boy over the excuse me. Let's get you. And this is It's flu season here now. It's getting cold. Yeah. Make sure you slap the lights, guys. It's getting cold over here, people. Yeah? Jacket in the yard, gangster. You know what I'm saying? Look, gangster. You know what I mean? Why am I wearing a jacket in the yard? It's not even that cold in the yard, to be honest. It's not even that cold, but I just thought I'd just be extra in it. But big up to Darren Martins in the building, man. Hope you're well, my brother. And this is what I wanted to show you. I don't know if it came up, but I'll show you now because I don't business. I'm not really someone that's. Let me see if this. Can you see this screen? Let me know if you can see this. Can you see the screen? Hope you can see the screen, guys. So I need to get to 3,000 and I need your help. I need your help, guys. Yeah. I need everyone to like up this video. Yeah. Everyone to hype in the comments. You know, you got that hype button. I need you to start hyping every time you come to my team, guys. I need the support, people, because I want to get over the line and I want my club to get over the line as well. Yeah. Let's all get over the line together. And I want to help up and coming streamers learn from my experiences so they don't have to go the long route like I did, you know, because I'm still on that route and it's taken me like nearly 3 years. Let's cut it down to 6 months to a year. Let's show these young'uns or these young streamers, you know, that you can get to monetization much quicker than I have, instead of doing all this dilly-dallying and all that stuff, you know what I mean? You know, doing 1,000 videos like I have. Some of you guys can do it probably in 30 videos or so. Just got to build up your community, as Nem said, and get over the line. Anyway, guys, man, this was just a quick one. Waffle daily as always. Make sure you catch me on the next one. Who knows what the next controversial discussion will be. But one thing I do know, and one thing you guys should know as Arsenal fans, if we don't get 3 points, brother, you know I'm gonna be on it tomorrow. But I'm confident we're gonna get 3 points. So big up to Arsenal, big up to Nems Tyrrell, man like Darren Martin in the building. Top of the hour to all you, man. And I'll see you guys on the warm-up later, inshallah. Peace. Blessings.